I always like to see what other people have used up and repurchased. Like, is it worth it? Are you going to buy it again? Was it crap and you just throwing it away? I always want to know, so I thought I would share that with you today. Hi you guys, welcome back to our channel. I know it has been a very long time since we have posted any videos, and I'm sorry about that. Hopefully we'll get back to posting more regularly for you. Today I have a big old pile of stuff down here of products that I've used up since the last time I did one of these videos, which if you haven't seen that one, I'll go ahead and link it down below. A lot of these products are going to be the same because they are my holy grail products that I keep repurchasing and keep using up. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Give it a thumbs up if you do. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button down below so you get notifications of new videos when we do post, and I promise there will be more. I'm working on it. Let's go ahead and get into this. I have these two big baskets of things that I've just been collecting for the last several months. And this isn't even all of it. I always forget to save things like shampoo and body wash just because my shower is downstairs and my beauty room is upstairs, and I just, when I'm done with them, I throw them away down there. So those don't generally make it into this basket up here, but let's go ahead and take a look at what I do have. So first thing here, these are the simple cleansing facial wipes, the sensitive skin kind. I have one, two, I should have probably ended with those since half of them were on the bottom and that was really loud to get to, but I have probably 10 of them here. And like I said, that's not even everything that I probably went through. There's probably 5 or 6 more that I just threw away into the trash and forgot to put in my other trash bin to show you guys. Next thing, let's just get all the crinkly, noisy stuff out of the way. I have 2 of these. These are just the Equate baby wipes, just the Walmart off-brand. I use them to wipe up after swatches and things like that, so they work really well. They're cheap. Can't go wrong. The next noisy thing I have in front of me here, well, not as noisy, but these are the Shiseido facial cotton little square things. They're kind of like cotton balls but in squares, and I really like these because they don't have like the fibers like cotton balls do that like stick out and get stuck in your eyelashes and stuff. So they're kind of pricey. It's like 10 bucks for this pack, but what can I say? I'm fancy like that. In my opinion, they're totally worth the money. Holy cow. These 2, 4, 6, 7 sticks right here are the Sephora retractable brow pencil, waterproof, in the shade 05 Neutral Gray Brown. If you have platinum hair, kind of ashy toned hair, and you find it difficult to find a brow product that is not too warm tone for your look that you're going for, I highly recommend you check this out. It has a really small tip like the Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are a slightly harder, more waxy, I don't know if I say waxy, I guess they're just not as soft as the Anastasia ones, which I actually prefer. It makes it easier to get a more natural look, less sort of like Sharpie brow a little bit. I find the Anastasia ones are so soft that you can like go way too far way too fast. So I really like these, and they're I think $12 or $12.50, something like that, so way cheaper than the Anastasia ones and worth checking out. So the next thing, I could not believe that I went through this. So excited. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I got this when it first came out 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. But these are their ambient lighting powders where they have the 3 shades in there: dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. And the I believe it's the dim light is the darker shade. I used that as a bronzer this summer, and it worked so amazing. And then the other two, I would just swirl my brush together and use it as a finishing powder all over my whole face, just to kind of set everything down and just blend it all together, and it was amazing. And I have repurchased this. I have a fresh one right behind me there. You're thinking like, oh, they're kind of expensive. I would recommend trying the palette first, because you get 3 different shades to try for only, I think it's like 20 bucks more than one of the singles. And that way you can mix and match and kind of customize the shades to what you need. A couple of big things here out of the way. This I have had forever. This is the Purity One-Step Facial Cleanser, the gigantic size. I think it took me over a year to go through this. I had this one in my shower, and then I had another one. I have another one in my bathroom. This lasted forever. I don't know that I will be repurchasing it though, because I've been doing some kind of revamping to my skincare, and I don't know if you've heard of the site Beautypedia, but it's in conjunction with Paula's Choice, and they kind of do like expert reviews on skincare and ingredients and things like that, or if a product does what it says it does, and if the ingredients are actually good for your skin or bad for your skin. And this one, they kind of said is can be irritating and can actually do more harm than good. So I don't know that I'm going to repurchase this. I'm going to look into some other options. It does clean really well, so I'm on the fence. I don't know yet. We'll see. Next thing is just a deodorant. I don't know if you guys want to see deodorant, if you do or not. This is the Mitchum Clinical 48 Hour. I think this was a stick, a solid. I didn't like it. I just used it up. I'm on the hunt for a good deodorant. I'm not like a super sweaty person where I like drip all the time, but I'm actually one of those kind of people that's cold all the time, except for then I'll have like cold sweat armpits. I don't know. I don't know if that's TMI for you or anything, but just throwing that out there. If you have any good deodorant recommendations, or antiperspirant, I guess. Maybe I'm using the wrong thing. I don't know. If you have any recommendations for me, leave them in the comment section down below. Thing I have here, I think this is the only one I have. This is the Pixi Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner. I really like this. You can get it at Target. I think this is the 4-ounce size, and it's $15. It works really well for dry skin, which is what I have. And I use it in conjunction with the Paula's Choice. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. My lights are like blinding. But this is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid with salicylic acid. This again is for exfoliating dry skin. Instead of like a scrubbing, you know, like a texture exfoliant, this is like a liquid exfoliant. And they seem to work really well together. I've had pretty good skin since I kind of revamped my skincare and started using those. Of course I say that, but at the moment I've got some dry patches around my nose just with the change in the weather, and I kind of have been sick a little bit. So, but other than that, I've pretty much stopped wearing foundation. I just wear concealer under my eyes, and that is all. And I owe it all to my skincare routine. So pretty excited about that. I have a couple of lotions here that I used up. I think these are the only 2 body lotions, but these are both by Jergens. This is the Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer, kind of like the like self tanner lotion. It was okay. I mean, it's temporary, and it kind of went on streaky a little bit, but I used this over like my another empty that I have here, over my Vita Liberata tanning mousse. Like after day 2 or 3, when it starts to kind of fade a little bit and get a little patchy, and then I would just use this as my lotion to kind of even it out again, and it worked pretty well. I don't know that I will repurchase this. We'll see, maybe in the summer. Right now I'm like, meh. And then this is the Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion. This is just a small size. I have these laying around everywhere. This is kind of my go-to lotion. I keep one in my purse. I have one on my desk at work. I have another one over here behind me. I have one in our camper. Like, I have them everywhere. And then I just find it easy to refill and keep on keeping on, I guess. And then, as I had here before, this is the Vita Liberata tanning mousse. This was just a small size that I used up over the summer. That's how long I've been holding on to these, because it is now October. Yeah, that one was okay. I prefer the Saint Tropez one. I have a huge bottle of Saint Tropez that I still need to use up, I just haven't been into the self tanner that much recently, but once I use up that one, then I want to try the Loving Tan one because my sister uses that and she really likes it. A couple of hair things, lots of hair things. I'm dropping stuff out of my basket here. All right, we are going in on the hair products. So I think I had 2 or 3 of these in my last Empties video. This is the Kenra 25 Super Hold Finishing Hairspray. This is amazing if you have short hair like me, or I guess just hair in general that you don't want to go anywhere. I recommend checking these out. They're kind of expensive. I think this big one is like $25 or $30, but it lasts quite a while. Is definitely one of those hairsprays where it's like, I don't want to say like you can tell you have hairspray in, but it doesn't leave your hair like all shiny and natural looking. Like you spray it and your hair is frozen right where you like exactly how you sprayed it. So if it's not how you want it, don't spray it because this is not the kind where you can like brush it through and restyle. No, you'll just make your hair a gluey mess if you do that. But other than that, learning curve, which took me a couple tries to get used to, but other than that, this is the only hairspray that I use. Nothing else cuts it for me. One more hair things. These are texturizing powders. This one is the Schwarzkopf Magic Volume Powder. I did not like this. It made my hair look greasy. I don't know if you ever use a texturizing powder, but you just put a little bit, like shake it at your roots or put a little bit on your fingertips and like just massage it in, and it adds like grit and texture to your hair so that your hair will hold its style better. This one did not do that. It just made it kind of greasy and sticky almost, but not in a good way. I mean, I don't think greasy is ever in a good way. Sticky sometimes is in a good way, but neither one with this one. So I prefer the Got to Be powder by Schwarzkopf. So same brand, just a different, like this one's cheaper than that other one. I mean, that other one I think is like their salon, slightly more expensive version, but I prefer this one. A little goes a long way. If you do too much, you will end up with a sticky, gluey mess. But once you kind of figure out your needed amount, this stuff is excellent. Helps hold your style all day long. Another hair thing, I think this is the last hair thing. This is the Suave Professionals Refresh and Revive Dry Shampoo. I know a lot of people rave about this. I personally don't like this one. I mean, it did the job, but it made, like, my hair is blonde and it made my hair look like it was that powdery, like frosty look. It just didn't absorb all the way in. I don't think it like coated and kind of made me have like a Jack Frost look, which was not attractive. So I will not be repurchasing that. We're getting there. We're getting there. This I actually just used up today. I walked around my upstairs and sprayed it all over just to use it up because I've had it like this much in the bottom forever. This is the Victoria's Secret Love is Heavenly Body Mist. Just a really fresh smell. I like to use this on days when I didn't shower and just want to kind of freshen up, and really good everyday kind of spray. I mean, so okay, I might repurchase that one. I don't know. I have a whole thing full of perfume up there that I need to use up first, so I'm on the fence about it. It might happen eventually. It probably will. This is the Beauty Blender Cleanser, the solid. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this because I found some soap at Walmart. I think it's called Zote soap, or maybe it's the Dr. Bonner. I can't remember. I'll have to pull it out and look at the package. But I found that to use, so I'm going to give that a try. It's 5 times the size and like 1/4 the price. So see how that goes. This did work really well and I have nothing against it. I just, for the price, I think I can find something a little bit cheaper that's just as effective. Oh, I had one more body lotion thing that I forgot. This I got in a sample box. I don't know which one it was in. Real Fruit Goodness NSPA, and yeah, NSPA by Nirvana Spa. Exotically creamy coconut, rich body butter, natural vitamins for your skin. Holy crap, that is the longest name ever. Just a coconut body butter. I will not be purchasing this in full size. I don't even know if this is full size. It's one of those lotions that like doesn't ever really sink into your skin. and it just doesn't make you feel hydrated. I mean, I have really dry skin, so I would have thought that it would have just like absorbed right away, but it didn't, and I don't like it. And it smells really strong of fake coconut, like super, like too much. Like not even like a good tanning bed smell. No, this is just way too intense. So that is one basket empty. Yay! Aren't you guys so excited? We're over halfway there. I promise. Thank you for sticking with me this long because it's a long one. I know. Sorry. Next, I've got a few mascaras. Looks like five mascaras. A couple of sample sizes and a full size. This is their real mascara by Benefit. Pretty much everyone on the planet I think knows about this, but if you don't, it's just a really good mascara. It's got like one of those spiky bristle brushes. If you like those, some people don't. The only thing I don't like about this is it's really hard to get off. I feel like I lose a lot of eyelashes trying to get it 100% off, so I probably won't be repurchasing this. I think I might even have 3 or 4 samples in my drawer. Probably not repurchasing this, but if you are looking for a good mascara that doesn't come off, this is your guy. Next one is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, little trial size. I'm not a big fan of this. The wand on this is gigantic. Like I can't even tell you how many times I poke myself in the eye. Not the mascara's fault, my fault, but still. It's a gigantic wand. And I'm just really not a fan of the formula. It's super clumpy because the wand is so big, like you can't get it through your lashes, and it just kind of, I just feel like it's really messy. Maybe the full size is different. I don't know. Because I know a lot of people like this mascara. I'm just not one of them, so I will not be getting that in the full size. Next one I have is the Benefit Roller Lash Mini. I know a lot of people like this mascara. I'm just not a fan. Like, it's the same style wand kind of as that their real one, except for it's got a little curve on it. But I just find that, like, and I mean, I tried using this for over a month, and you can see how the wand is really dry. There's not a lot of product on there. It was like that from day one. Like, it was so hard to get product on the wand that I felt like coating my lashes for hours and not getting anywhere. So, not a fan. Next one, and I am so sad about this. On the one hand, I love this mascara. This is the Lancome Hypnose Drama in Excessive Black Noir. And this one, again, has like a big, gigantic wand, but this one's got like a little bit of a curve to it. This mascara is awesome if it doesn't flake on you. On me, it flakes. Well, it flakes and it smears all over. Like, I've never had a problem with mascara getting all like raccoony eye on me, except for with this, which makes me so mad because this is fantastic. Like, it gives you volume, it gives you length. Like, I feel like it actually gives you that false lash look. But then, I mean, my lashes are pretty long. They're not like crazy anything weird, and they kind of touch right here, and I will have mascara all the way around my eye within an hour of wearing it, no matter what I do. I even tried the waterproof version of this, and same thing. So I don't know if this is just a formula that doesn't agree with my face and eyeballs, which makes me so sad because it really is a good mascara. So if you can get your hands on a sample to try out, I recommend trying it and see if it doesn't smear on you. Like, it should be amazing, but for me, not so much. The thing I have here is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. This just has like the felt tip, and oh, it might even draw a little bit, but this one I've had for over a year, probably 2 years, I think. So it's time to say goodbye to it. It swatches really good in my hand, but when I go to like use it on my eye, it's kind of dried up and stuff. So I do have a new one of these in my drawer. It is my favorite liquid liner. I like this one better than the Kat Von D, which I think I might even have. Yep, I have a Kat Von D mini tattoo liner here in my basket also. I like the Stila one better because it has the felt tip. The Kat Von D one is actual brush tip. personal preference for me. I just don't feel like I get a crisp line on my eye with the brush tip one, so I prefer the steel one. But they are both very black. This one actually does kind of bleed on me a little bit. I have kind of liney, wrinkly, whatever you want to call them, eyelids, and this one will bleed sometimes. So Stila all the way, man. We're getting down there. Oh, I have another one of those Shiseido things, and I'm sure there's probably 2 or 3 more that I just didn't save and ended up throwing away. That's how much I love them. They're fantastic. This is, look at this packaging, you guys. Like, I think you can still get this on the Kat Von D website. This is the her perfume in Saint, and like, I don't know if you can see like little skull detail all down the side. Like, this is the most badass perfume packaging ever. I even popped it, like dismantled it to try to see if I could fill it back up, because I've got the Saint rollerball of this and I just wanted to put it in here because I love this packaging so much, but there's no way to do it, which makes me so sad. But you can still get this packaging on the Kat Von D website. That's the only place I think that they have it available. This is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. It is just very kind of sweet, and I'm terrible at describing smells. It smells good. How's that? Sorry, I can't be more helpful, but I have repurchased this in the gigantic size and I have the rollerball, so it's good. This is the Clinique Smart Custom Repair Serum. I think this is just the sample size. I don't know what I got it in, but I used it a couple times and then I felt like my skin got really like scaly almost, and this was the only thing that I had changed, so I stopped using it immediately. So this is still pretty much full, but I'm not going to use it anymore. Just, I don't know if that was the cause, but I assume so because I stopped using it and now my skin is fine again. So you do the math. This is the, I think this was Maybelline. The writing is all gone. Yeah, Maybelline Radiant Concealer, the one with the little wand underneath that you just paint under your eyes. But yeah, this is in the shade Radiant. It's a really good under eye concealer. I have super dark under eye circles, so I'm always looking for something to cover them. This was okay. This was good for like no makeup days where like I want a little bit of coverage, but I don't want like my under eyes to be raccoon and then nothing else, because I didn't wear any other foundation or powder or anything. So this is a really good one for days like that. I am not repurchasing it at this time, only because I have a drawer full of concealer that I'm trying to use up. Maybe once those are all gone, then maybe I'll go back to this. All right, you guys, we are almost there. So a couple things of chapstick. Now everybody, I don't know if you're like me, but I have chapstick everywhere. Probably 10 of them in my purse, 3 of them in my car, a whole drawer full of them over here. I prefer minty chapstick, so I really like the Burt's Bees one. This one is banana flavored lip treatment for natural and luscious lips from Cherry Culture. I got it free with an order like ages ago and finally just used it up. I won't be repurchasing just because it's from Cherry Culture and I don't have any need to order from there again. It was okay. Nice banana flavor. This I have already repurchased. This is the Clinique Super Balm Lip Treatment. It's really thick, clear, glossy, very hydrating. I'll put this on at night before I go to bed, and in the morning my lips are super soft, or if I'm having like a really bad chapped lip episode, this is my savior. This is the Embryolisse Le Creme Concentrate. I don't know how to say that. I'm not French or fancy. So, but this is like a tin tube, so it's all smushed up to get every last drop out of it. But this is just a face moisturizer. I really like it. I have dry skin, seems to work well for me, and I have already repurchased this. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. Last thing. The last thing. It's not all that exciting, but it is kind of exciting. I really like this, and I might get the full size. I'm not sure. This is the Algenist Concentrated Color Correcting Drops. This is the green shade. I have redness on my cheeks and kind of in my forehead area, and I would just mix this in with my moisturizer, put all over my face, and I guess I don't know for sure that it helped, but it definitely didn't hurt, and I always felt like my skin looked good, so could be from this. I don't know. I might repurchase it just to find out. Keep using it. I haven't noticed a big change, I guess, since I stopped using it. I ran out probably like 2 weeks ago. So maybe I don't need it. I don't know. The VIB sale's coming up. Who knows what could happen. Guys, that's everything that I have used up in the last, what seems like a year. I hope you enjoyed my mini reviews and looking through my trash. Thank you so much for watching, and we will new videos for you hopefully in the very short future, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye. Gives your hair like this instant grit kind of just texture, and you know, takes your hair from being all flat, and it gives you grit and something for your hair to just used it up. Felt like I was like, great day. Yeah, that's all I can say about that.